Okay. Good afternoon, wherever you are and whatever you are doing. It's a pleasure to be back here with another edition of Reliable Info 360, your most informative and fascinating afternoon show in Monrovia, Liberia. The time is now 12 minutes on the flip side of 3 o'clock. Welcome to it. I'm Yekezi Zubel, and of course, I'm in this beautiful afternoon as your producer. So let's now cross over to Mr. Eugene Fagon, your host, to kickstart today's edition of the show. Mr. Fagon, good afternoon from my end, and welcome.
Good morning from my end, Yekazi, and good morning to the peace-loving people of the Republic of Liberia, wherever they may find themselves, from the mountains of Lufa to the mountains of Bong and to the highest mountains in Nimba County, as well as to the capes of Maryland and that of the coastal areas of Sino, Grand Basso, and we incorporate Grand Jita, Grand Cru, River G, River Cess, as well as Maryland, if I haven't said that, Margibi, and Montserrado. Then we come up to Bombing, Kitma, and Bapolu. I want to say good morning, good afternoon to all of you, and to our many listeners in the diaspora, some of whom are listening to us via radio on Spoon FM 107.5, Super FM 95.5, Fabric FM 101.1. If I miss it, you better correct me, because you guys are in the studio there. And also on YouTube, Facebook, as well as Super TV. Those of you relaying us on your various stations, you're supposed to call us and let us know so that we can inform your people that you are relaying us. Those of you that have shared our Facebook page and our programs, we say you're welcome. Thank you. Yekazi, how are you today?
I'm okay, Mr. Falcon.
Awesome. What do we have on the ground? Who's causing trouble? Who's doing good? And who's helping our people and who's hurting our people? What do you have on the ground?
Yeah. So one of the big news on the ground is about the outgoing U.S. ambassador, Ambassador Michael McCarthy. Ambassador McCarthy on yesterday held a press conference expressing disappointment. I mean, he talked about a lot of things, but among several other things that he talked about, he expressed disappointment about political parties nominating sanctioned individuals on their party's tickets ahead of the October 10 elections. Yeah. And according to him, it's disappointing to see, political parties feeding those individuals after the U.S., has exerted a lot of efforts, time, and resources to carry out investigation on
Yeah,
those
Cassie.
individuals. Yeah.
Yeah, Cassie. I don't mean to interrupt you yet, but yeah, tell your video guy there is a part specifically in the video when you
Mm,
finish, and I'm talking, informing there is a part where he
mm.
said no formal sector of the government, nobody have ever asked the U.S. for the evidence. Tell your man,
Oh,
I beg him, he should take a time to capture that. It's in the very beginning. Nobody has ever asked them for evidence or solicited whatever. Please,
oh,
Papa, Library English, I beg you, Papa, that they catch a part there, let it make catch it. Go ahead, I'm sorry.
okay. So, like I said, he's expressed a disappointment. And I mean, after they have spent a lot of resources, time, and exerted a lot of efforts to carry out, those investigations, and then seeing individuals who were sanctioned, though they resigned, earlier on, but these same individual I contesting on political party ticket, and one of those political parties is the CDC, the ruling establishment. So he expressed disappointment about that in the press conference he held on yesterday. And also, the collaborating political parties as standard bearer, Mr. Alexander Cummings, has said that the conspiracy, planted against him, by other members of the CPP who had already left, has just been unveiled by the latest claims from the All Liberian Party through Henry Costa. Uh, Mr. Cummings, according to him, he felt really disappointed, to have gone through a very long court proceeding by the ALP and the Unity Party. And at the end of the day, kind of losing a lot of resources and energy, but enduring such a situation that, according to him, was a part of his life. So he said, uh, the Liberian people have heard the real truth through admittance by Mr. Henry Costa that the Unity Party mandated the ALP to proceed with a lawsuit against him for acts he did not commit. So that was his response to the ALP's recent press conference that was held by Mr. Costa.
Now, now,
And
now,
also,
let me hold you. Let me hold you there. Yeah, Kazi. This
mm,
is some of the things I don't like about some people who call themselves educated people. Okay? Costa did not give that press conference in isolation of the ALP. Now, it was not UP that sued Kumis. I will ask you, as my acting co-host, my little brother, who sued Kumis?
it was Mr. Uri.
And the ALP, correct?
Yeah, Mr. Uri and the ALP, yeah.
And the ALP comes out to say, it was Baga who told me to go sue you and literally lie on you. And you suffer for 9 months. If for any reason you feel vindicated, and these people have treated you this way for 9 months, only to come up to say, we lie on you, what are you supposed to do? You're supposed to say, I feel vindicated, or you're supposed to go and sue the hell out of them for defamation of character, for injuries done to your campaign, or for any other thing. Am I lying, Yakazi?
Of course not.
You told the whole world for going to store chicken. You dragged me around for 9 months. Yakazi, that's why most people don't like me, and most people like me. But the majority of people in Liberia will always love me because I come with the truth. You told the whole world I stole your chicken. You dragged me in court for 9 months. I could not go on the campaign trail. I wanted to leave the country to visit my sick mother. You said no. You treated me worse than an animal. Only for you to come and say, somebody say I should sue you and treat you this way because you fingered the document. Now you got the real info for Henry Costa. According to you, you feel like you're vindicated. Go sue for defamation, for injury. Go sue for damages. Don't come tell a Yaba story. Because a Yaba story you're telling us. Tell us that, look, thank God you say this thing. Now that my time to carry you to court too. Keep them busy. Let them appear in court and prove their case. But anyway, Yakezi, continue.
Yeah. So one of the issues that is still trending from yesterday has to do with the Liberian Senate. On yesterday, authorities of the Ministry of Public Works, the minister was almost jailed, and she still risks Senate contempt charge.
But why are you laughing?
Yeah. So for what you know?
You're laughing because you know the woman going to jail. Now why are you laughing?
Yeah.
You're laughing because the woman going to jail. Because the article is very clear. Now they charge her for contempt, and she's supposed to appear with her lawyer. Article 44, part of why people tune in to our program is because it's reliable info. When we give it to you, you double check it. It is reliable. Article 44, the reliance upon which Sir Joseph allowed them to walk away and not go to jail. Actually, Sir Joseph saved them because they would have violated the law. Article 44 states, and I quote, contempt of the legislature shall consist of actions which obstruct the legislative functions or which obstruct or impede members or officers of the legislature in the discharge of their legislative duties and may be punished by the House concerned by reasonable sanctions after a hearing consistent with due process. So you see what contempt is. She lied. In fact, they lied, which obstructed the function of the people in the discharge of their duty. The second reason why she's going to jail is that they are supposed to serve their people. And there were monies given for them to ply the road and interact with their people. And it obstructed their function because they could not go and do their job. So nothing can save her from going to jail. The only thing she can do is she's smart. Put her clothes in the bed, carry her small mattress. When she entered the Senate, she put her mattress down, she put her bag down, and go and say, I am sorry, I apologize, I'm ready. And some senators will argue that she should go to jail instead of for the 24 hours or 48 hours, they could say go to jail for 6. If you show remorse. If she carries lawyer there tomorrow, they will jail her for 48 hours for contempt. They will jail her for 48 hours. I don't know how her 48 hours will be, but it's a good experience. You know I went to jail, right?
Yeah, I know.
You know I went to jail for 48 hours. It was one of the best 48 hours of my life. It can make you humble. It can make you feel like the people you serve every day and how they're treated. but the VIP treatment you can get from the prisoners. I know why I'm laughing. Let's leave that other story. What else do you have?
Yeah, so a group of refugees in Lofa County calling for help from the government of Liberia. Those are group of Sierra Leoneans, according to them. Yeah, they left their country fearing that there might be a post-election conflict. So a lot of them are in Valahon district in Lofa County, over 300 of them, and they are calling on the government for assistance, for the government to, to asking the government attention towards them, because according to them, they don't have full food. A lot of them don't have, proper sleeping place and all of that. So, according to our correspondent, they held a press conference on yesterday in Valahon, calling on the government of Liberia through the LRRC for assistance. So, basically, that's all from my end.
Well, thank you to the refugees. We say we're sorry. Be patient. Liberia is a poor country just like you. Not much can be done, but I'm sure the authorities of the Refugee and Resettlement Commission will be working on that. It is important for me to make a very strong statement here to Alexander Cummings, a member of the opposition, that he should go and look at the paper, the indictment. It was ALP that sued him. And I'd like for everyone listening to me to listen and listen well. The reason why everybody come up to Reliable Info 360 is because of the truth, the facts. It was ALP that sued him, not Buckeye. The second fact here is that to prove that Buckeye was not willing to testify against him, they had to issue a subpoena. Do you know what a subpoena is? When you say, I don't want to be part of this thing, I'm not coming there. Then the person say, quote, please force that man to come here and tell you what he knows. Joseph Buckeye was subpoenaed. So when you're talking, you need to talk the facts. So let's look at the fiction. Costa said it was Buckeye who told Yure to sue Cummings. Yure are not picking. Yure are not small boy. Yure are old man. He can think and do things for himself. Secondly, Cummings said the people in the CPP, no, Cummings, it was only Yure that sue you, ALP. Fact number 2. Fact number 3, to prove that Buckeye was never a part of it, he decided not to testify. It was the same court that subpoenaed him, meaning they forced him to come and testify. It is important. It is important to note that the man giving you the statement has been expelled by the Council of Patriots for bribery. Am I lying? Me, I like to be corrected, Yakazi. He was expelled from the Council of Patriots for what they term as bribery after the investigation, correct?
Sure.
Okay. So he got one thing on his head, and that could be used against him for a long time. Number 2, he talked about his backers. It is important for us to note, and for the sake of the record, that Article 82 is very clear. Any citizen, all citizens, like Costa, political party, association, organization being of Liberian nationality or origin shall have the right to contribute to the funds of election expenses of any political party or candidate. So according to him, his financial backers were foreigners. And what does the law say? The law says provided that corporate and business organizations and labor unions shall be excluded from making any contribution to the funds or expenses of any political party. For Costa to engage in short, he needs to understand that he violated Article 82 and that he could subsequently be charged by any well-meaning government for the role he played in whatever business or businesses that he transacted with could also face the full weight of the law. It's not me not saying it. Here is the Constitution right here. I will repeat it. Any Liberian citizen, any Liberian, whatever, can contribute. Quote, provided that corporate and business organizations and labor unions shall be excluded. Shall be, it's a strict order, from making any contributions to the funds or expenses of any political party. This is not law, this is the Constitution. And for him to indict himself is counterproductive. Now he has been expelled from the COP for a litany of damaging allegations, including stealing, bribery, etc. We don't know if the COP will press charges, but Costa is in violation of our law by going to take foreign nationals to come and make a $30 million contribution, by even allowing them on our soil. But I think he should be more remorseful for Dr. Kofi and the rest, whose name I will not call until the appropriate time. He indicted those people. And yes, the evidence is there that Barker dealt with him according to him to the people. If that lie is true, then Barker did the right thing. If the lie is true, Barker told the people who you were and you got vexed. According to him, and that's what Yakazi.
Yeah.
He said that Barker damaged him to the people, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and I'm saying it. I almost said it. So secondly, he did not tell the people about Dr. Kofi and the rest of the crew. He did not talk in depth about the Wologisi Mountain and the plane they brought and how they were supposed to bring a Gulfstream jet to fly them from Monrovia to Bahrain. The first 30 million would have involved Russian and Chinese. They were supposed to hack our electoral system in order to clear his many names from everything. Those are serious allegations. He did not tell the people how he wanted to buy Moda house, because Dr. Kofi told him the 30 million cannot pass through the bank. The 30 million must pass through Hawa. You know what they call Hawa?
Hawa?
Yeah, you know what they call Hawa?
Sounds like a name, but I don't know.
Oh, you don't know what they call Hawa?
Nope.
Okay. Hawa is where you are in Ghana. And you're doing business in Ghana, you're doing business in Liberia. Listen to me and listen very well. Hawa is Yakazi doing business in Ghana, and Yakazi is doing business in Liberia. So what I do, I go to Ghana, I give Yakazi 30 million in Ghana. Then every week or every 2 weeks, Yakazi give me 1 million in Liberia. You copy? You getting it? Now, when they gave me the 1 million, then I take the 1 million. I want you to understand it. Are you there?
Yeah.
Okay. I take the 1 million, I put it in the house. You know why I can call it Hawa? Because I don't want to call it Hawala. The real name is Hawala. But I'll call it Hawa so that Grandpa can understand it. Okay? So that was what Mr. Costa did. And you know who was supposed to be moving the money?
No.
Tilly Ayure. I'm giving you reliable info. And I'm going to send you something here in a little bit to further prove my point. They were supposed to go to Bahrain. Ask him who they call Dr. Abed. Who they call Dr. Abed. You know what, Rafi? I know they play Costa Air Costa saying, how Falcon can know all the things. Don't worry, we'll come to that. Don't worry, I will come to the Costa story later on. I'm going to move away from the Costa story to give you the opportunity. Everybody getting very say, no, stay there, get more info. Don't worry, I will give you correct info. I will give you the details. I will show you the pictures. I will show you everything. Y'all relax. What are you watching for? My drone working. Whole night, you guys were putting fuel in the drone. My drone, the only drone in the world that don't use battery, it use fuel. And that's why when we tell you to help the program, you ain't want to help the program. You just want June. You just want the June to get you the info. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna send these things to you. You will put it up. If you know a friend, invite a friend. Say they coming to talk pitting. If I'm gonna come in, waste it. I will waste it. Don't worry. But what I want you to do you have the outgoing U.S. Ambassador Michael McCarthy tape ready?
It is ready.
I'm going to start with the ambassador. Then we're going to come to the law. Then we're going to come to this issue. Keep inviting your friend. I'm ready to show you some evidence of what I am talking about. Today you will learn about Hawala. Hawala is where I get the money to you in Ghana. You tell your business people in Liberia to get the money to me. Then we take it, we go hard it. We don't carry it to bank. They call it Hawala. American Arbor will be open to that one by me today. If the Arbor not already open. I'm talking to y'all, so y'all listen. Folks, the U.S. ambassador, in my honest opinion, came to try and to help us. Michael McCarthy did his best. But this is my opinion. This represents my opinion. And this is my show, Reliable Info. Until this Friday, you vote on the name of the show. This is my show. And I think the powers that be around Liberian politics fought Michael McCarthy. And in my honest opinion, this has the fingerprints of Madam Ellen Johnson Sirleaf. I am entitled to my opinion. The Constitution guarantees me the right to think. And I think his exit from Liberia has the fingerprints of Madam Ellen Johnson Sirleaf. Why do I say so? He was very vocal against corruption, against bad governance, against bad everything, drugs and what have you. And these things, in my opinion, brought down a lot of people, including the sanction. But I like our attention to be drawn by to the fact that his body language, he was unhappy. He looks drained. He looks reduced. He really wanted to help our country, but he couldn't. He made two corrections. One, he apologized for using the word nonsense, because here nonsense means no sense. In Liberia, nonsense are bad course. But me, I will use it on the show. Now, he made a correction of 65 million that he said the legislature used in 2022. Behold, the real amount Yekazi was around 90-something million. The second correction he made was the propaganda from CDC that he said they were allowed to continue and that the sanctioned officials were allowed to contest. He said it was disappointing. He said a lie. And he said since they started, nobody has asked them for evidence. Roll the various tapes, Yekazi, and we will proceed. If you have it ready.
The wrong dollar figure in my press release after my trip to the Southeast. I wrote that Parliament has spent $65 million on itself in fiscal year 2022. That, I'm sorry, that was the wrong figure. From the unaudited statements of consolidated fund account of the calendar year 2022, released by the Ministry of Finance and Development, we can now see that the correct figure was $90.8 million for Parliament in FY22, out of a total budget of $811.6 million. So that figures out to around 11% of the national budget was spent on Parliament.
So, now what they say, you must let sleeping dog lie. The man says 65 million. Liberian government officials started insulting the man. Now the correct figure now is what? Yeah, can see 90 what? 95, right? Your mic is always muted, I see.
Yeah.
Okay. So that correction was made. Imagine the U.S. ambassador criticizing the legislature for 65 million. Only to find out they got this, that the real amount was 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95. It was $30 million more than what he was criticizing. How do they feel? How now do they feel today? And he said that the same government corrected it will say, no. It was not 65, it was 95, $30 million more. The second tape I want to play has to do with the sanctions officials. He said he was disappointed in political parties who were fielding these sanctioned officials. I would like to correct him to say he's disappointed in the CDC. Oh no, I take it back. Because Prince Johnson will be on the MDR ticket. Varney Sherman is running as, so he was right, yeah. Mr. Ambassador, I'm sorry. My apologies. That would make us real blood American brothers. You know, me and him. We're two sisters cheering. A man white, my man black. But again, he criticized political parties for fielding these people. But let's hear what he had to say with regards to people who said the men say the people can go there. I have argued. Our law said they are presumed innocent until proven guilty. But those who say that the U.S. government said they should take part, he said they are lying. Can you roll the tape?
Next, I would like to address the false reports that the U.S. Embassy was asked. These are false reports saying that the U.S. Embassy was asked about nominating sanctioned individuals for office, and that the embassy replied that this was okay. This was all right. Well, the embassy is not okay with it, and we find it disappointing that political parties are nonchalant about the global Magnitsky sanctions. The U.S. Department of the Treasury spends many hours and other significant resources to research and approve sanctions on each individual. Though the embassy is separate from the Treasury Department, we fully trust and respect the validity of these designations. The fact that no Liberian government entity has even formally taken up our accusations to initiate an investigation to determine the veracity of U.S. government allegations, this is extremely disappointing and discouraging.
You heard that with your own ear, right? He was very clear. The U.S. government said no. They are not okay with it. As a matter of fact, they're disappointed. Do you have the part that he said nobody have ever contacted them?
I'm having to upload it.
Huh?
It's being uploaded.
Okay. As soon as you get it, let me know.
Okay.
The U.S. ambassador destroyed the Liberian government. Miguel asked for investigation. CFAS asked for investigation. The U.S. ambassador said, as at now, nobody have asked the U.S. for any evidence, any material whatsoever. This is sad. This is very sad.
It's said
so,
now.
Play it.
Okay.
Play it, Liberian people here.
The fact that no Liberian government entity has even formally taken up our accusations to initiate an investigation to determine the veracity of U.S. government allegations, this is extremely disappointing and discouraging. That said, if the voters of Liberia wish to elevate to public office individuals who've been sanctioned, that's their prerogative.
Yeah. Yakazi, you must play it one more time. No.
The fact that no Liberian government entity has even formally taken up our accusations to initiate an investigation to determine the veracity of U.S. government allegations, this is extremely disappointing and discouraging. That said, if the voters of Liberia wish to elevate to public office individuals who've been sanctioned, that's their prerogative.
You heard what he said. If they want to elevate people to this and that, that's their prerogative. In simple English, Liberians, it means that's your business. If your feet, nobody have ever asked us for the evidence. Nobody even calls to say, you know what, so and so and so and so. Nobody. You hear it for yourself. Yakazi. On that matter, it's 11:50. Can we take 10 minutes of call on this matter of what the U.S. ambassador said? And I want people, when you call, to say nice things to the ambassador. I will be the first to start. Please put the numbers on the screen. To Michael McCarthy, let me pay my 1 minute tribute to you. You came to try. You traveled the country. You did your best. We are Liberians. We know ourselves and our country better than you. It is my honest opinion that you came to help. But again, you were an ambassador when $14 million were taken from a people and their resources. You were the ambassador when our Western Cluster iron ore was being stolen. You came to try. But I will say to you, while thanking you, that I know you wanted to be somehow very agile and careful with the situation. But the very people you were trying to help have got people over them who will continue to suppress them. And if you don't understand the politics, the people you deal with every day, are the actual criminals who come to Washington, say one thing, and go to Monrovia and say another. They fought you out of that position. They did not want you there. And when they came to Washington and selectively sanctioned 3 government officials, leaving out the actual rogues who gave up the 14 million and other things, Liberians took offense. But you did your part. You tried your best. But there's so many people in Liberia that are even far more linked to Washington than you, the ambassador. Let me repeat that statement. There are people in Monrovia that are far more linked to Washington than even you, the ambassador. My brother, in Liberian English, we say thank you. You tried. You did your best. Go and rest. We will continue the struggle and the battle, and eventually it will be won. Whether with the help of Israel or not, or the help of the United States or not, Liberians have selected the next president. Any attempt will be met with stiff resistance. Thank you, and convey our thanks and appreciation to your wife, your children, your family. You did your best. We say thank you. Open the lines and let our people tell us, give us their opinion of what they heard from the ambassador. Oh, government, you're not even asked for evidence. You're not even asked for nothing. The man going now. Thank you, Maeli. Open the line, Yakazi. What are you up to? Your mic is muted.
Okay, so 0777-771-075, 0777-771-075, 0555-101075. The numbers to put it through, call and have y'all say. Good afternoon, your name and where you join us from?
This is Usman calling from Bravo. Good afternoon, sir, in the studio, and good afternoon, Mr. Fagon.
Okay, let's hear you, Usman.
Thank you very much for this program. My first time calling on Spoon Talk. Please stay.
Reliable Info 360, not Spoon Talk, yeah?
Hello?
Reliable Info 360, not Spoon Talk.
Okay. Reliable 360 Info. Thank you very much for the correction.
Yeah, go ahead.
Thank you so much, my brother. If you are doing well, may the Lord send that you continue to bless you, that you're in the studio are giving all the information, and also to my uncle Gigi Fagon. I also joined Mr. Fagon to tell the former or the outgoing ambassador to Liberia. He did well. He tried his best to put him in a simple way, as he said. God will bless him. God will guide him. God will guide the USA. They stood by him and they stood by us. We are fighting. We are in a fight. We are battling. And by the grace of God, God will deliver us from where we are. Like he said, we have chosen our president. October 10th, the Liberian people, the whole world will know who will be elected come October 10th. And any intent, like he said, will be resisted by the citizens. Thank you so much for the program. Thank you.
Thank you. Let's talk to this person. Hello, your name and where you join us from?
Yeah, you can see how are you?
I'm okay.
My name is Noah Zhao Gibson, and I just want to say hats up to Eugene Fagon. Honorable Fagon, I beg you, when I leave the line, I want you to please call your Woman County name. You say how the poor Woman County call you or call out people. Please, when you say it, I may not tell you, but when I leave the line, I really want to hear that name. I love to hear that name. Here's the thing. I think the ambassador said it during his confirmation on his way to Liberia, that he was coming to help the Liberian people fight corruption. He did say that, and he lived by that pledge or that promise.
Yeah.
It is unfortunate that the people who claimed that they came to fight corruption better than the Unity Party government, they came to endorse and embrace corruption more than what they accused the Unity Party government of. And as you rightly said, the time has come that corruption will be fought when JMB shall be elected. And any attempt to thwart the election of JMB, there will be still resistance. In fact, you are aware that the army, we get incredible information that the army is even divided into two now. So, let's see what happens. In conclusion, Fagon, today there was a show, an ANC show on 2FN, Your Name and Fatica, where the discussion today, they didn't play well today. That Your Name, the whole day they were discussing on that 2FN radio station. There's a show there that ANC, that they always do in favor of ANC, but at the afternoon show, afternoon hour. You and Fatica, and all of you on
1 minute.
TikTok, they were on there today.
Okay.
So let me just let you know, they didn't play well today. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Noah Zhao Gibson. Let's talk to another person here. So the numbers are 0777 771 055 101075 are the numbers. So call us and have your say. Let's talk to this person. Good afternoon. Oh, I'm sorry, we can't continue with you. Let's talk to this other person. Hello, your name and where you join us from?
How you doing? How you doing?
I'm okay. How yourself?
I'm pretty good. My name is Ojibu Nayutaje. I'm calling you from Corey Street, East Providence, Rhode Island. And I want to talk to Mr. Fagon today, one of my favorite political commentator or pundits around time, our time.
Go ahead.
For me here, it says good morning here. It's going to, I get about 3 minutes to 12, and so it says good morning here. Good morning, Mr. Fagon.
Good morning. Good morning. How are you?
Okay, Mr. Fagon. Firstly, I should congratulate you on your new show. And also, I want to let people to know that you are a very good man. No matter the political opponent around, and as you used to call them, the cartel, you guys did not understand what it means by good government. Firstly, your bishop broke me about the Arizona vaccine. Killed my uncle. My uncle was one of the victims of that thing. And I was trying to make an investigation because he took the vaccine on Wednesday and he died on a Friday. So thank you so much. And that's the evil that the government will get now. They don't care for her citizens. So they are not actually doing their constitutional duty.
Okay.
Now, on the other hand, about the American ambassador, just give me another minute, please.
Yeah, go ahead.
Ambassador said it all. So my question to you is, you have to support Joseph Boakai. And you have you, Mr. Fagon, you also supporting Mr. Boakai. So having heard this thing from the ambassador saying about what the government are doing and the American government, they are not satisfied with regard to unsanctioned and regard doing business with. So what is your reply? What you can tell the Nigerian people now that Joseph Boakai should do for Prince Johnson? That's my question. And again, congratulations. My name is Ojigu Ntage.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, let's talk to this person. Hello.
Hello.
Your name and where you join us from?
My name is Emma Burgess. I'm joining from Oro. Besides district number 10.
Let's hear you.
Let me say how something you just talk about in the U.S. and that of the school family for the civil information they are in this country. And Mr. Paco, let me say hats off to you. I highly appreciate you. I must honor you. I must respect you for the role you play in this country. Your advocacy will forever be remembered in this country. So I say keep it up. And I know come 2024, the next president is Joseph Yuma Boakai. Thank you and have a God bless you.
Thank you. Hello, your name and where you join us from? Okay, let's talk to this person. Hello, your name and where you join us from? Hello, you there?
Junior, and I join you from the United Arab Emirates.
Let's hear you.
Thank you very much for the topic on discussion. My brother, truth to these politicians in Liberia. These people, they does not want to see this country to go forward.
Your line is bad, and you are coming very low.
Getting me? Hello?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, I said these recycle politicians are not in the interest of Liberia. The reason is very simple. The U.S. government, which is one of the greatest allies of Liberia, came up with an investigation report indicting some government official. What was the duty of a good government? To ask for information. What are those data that make these people to be indicted by corruption? But they sat there so finally refused to forward information. And today they are whining and dining with these people on their party ticket. My brother, I tell you, Liberia need leaders that will make sure to seek the interests of the masses. If not so, my brother, we will keep in a suffering and our people will be in actual poverty. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Let's talk to this person. Hello, your name and where you join us from?
Two more calls.
Okay. Good afternoon. Let's hear you.
Yeah. Good afternoon. Let me say good afternoon to Facon. Hello? Am I live? Hello?
You're live. Go ahead.
Thank you. Let me say good afternoon to Facon. This is Bobby Abu Meska. I joined the discussion this afternoon from District 6 or SC Kupo Road. Let me appreciate Facon and you guys this afternoon for the discussion. You know, the ambassador said it all because it is time for the voters to read between the political line and see how best that our country can get on the right trajectory. But you can see, it's so sadly and pathetic for some of us as a Liberian who claim that we are members of the intellectual class to be electing people who is corrupt, who are being stationed by the Miliski. Today we are running behind people like Maggie and all of in this country. Somehow we see us as an affront. We see us as just abuse to it's an insult to the education to those who are members of the intellectual class. People that Facon there who resign from government. I agree. Facon said resign from government. Facon supposed to be in the private sector. Facon resign. What you going to do in government again? People are saying you're going to run in a government job, and our people are not knowledgeable at it. They will not read the Miliski Act to take decision. They will go and vote for people that Facon. At the end of the day, they be called the people that they be calling around from the abandoned district, the abandoned community.
Your name and where you join us from? Hello?
Yeah, how are you?
I'm okay. Your name and where you join us from?
Thank you, man. This is Edward into Borough.
Okay.
You know, Liberia, the kind of mindset that we get in the country is just that maybe if you don't make natural market or you always think that if you want to suffer, you will say enjoy that land. It is you Liberian are living in poverty that will even get out there. Nobody must do business with people. Nobody must for them in power. If you want to get the situation that you will post here today, you can get America before and go lorry. They have no power to go America say they will not enter their country. They call wrong. They will not enter their country. So you won't go for a law labor that will move from capital building and go in your country from your country to capital building. What did you bring to you in your country? What didn't say? I used to press your official for 9 years to Tennessee women because of love of women. So how we do for ourselves? And we feel we do it to somebody tell them what close are. Oh, it means that Liberia, this and that, and this. You do it to America. You do it to your very self, your official, even your children's official, because you did not make 9-year position and you have no access to America, you have no access to love it. Anyone to do it. That's it. You will get in a car and go to everybody and get a collect every month. Or you can't say that enjoy it and you will be property forever. Continue putting for corrupt people. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
All right. Let's take the last one here, Kazim, because we have to move now to what the law says.
Hello?
And if you're still following us, follow us. We got breaking news for you.
Okay.
Facon.
Let's
this is Yasin Gwimba, and I'm phoning from the Rav Yahweh. Let me say that it is with heavy heart that Mr. Michael McCarthy will be leaving us. I want to extend this special thanks and appreciation to him. He did extremely well. I think in my mind, he meant well for our country. He came to help our government to fight corruption, minimize it to its lower skills. He demonstrated that he was ambassador for all. He was able to reach every nook and cranny of our country. Immense sacrifice, dire those conditions. He went through it to assess the real problems of our people, the situation of health crisis, unemployment, and today you are living. In my own layman way, as a Basserman, I want to name you Gamonso, Makio, Gamonso, Makati. Please accept Gamonso as your middle name. Thank you for the opportunity, and Liberians, and we will miss you forever so long. Thank you.
Thank you. You are muted. You are muted.
Gamonso means man I rock. Gamonso, man I rock. Thank you, and Michael Gamonso Makati. Liberia will miss you. You came to fight for a people that appreciated you, but unfortunately, we hope you will return to the United States and inform the U.S. government that many of the people they believe in, the people who come from Liberia and tell them stories like 1821, 1816, 1847, they're nothing but a bunch of thieves. They're pillaging the resources, taking the people's monies and bringing it to America, making friends and playing golf. They actually do not tell them the actual story. They cause them to carry out selective justice. You look at 4 persons, gave award 14 million to an Indian company, nothing happens to them. 11 million for rice disappear, nothing happens. 30 million stimulus package, nothing happens. We can go on and on and on with all the different amounts. But still, it tells you that the government is corrupt according to the U.S. State Department report. What actually happened? They claim the government is corrupt. But what sanction have they placed on the government? Nothing. And where are we today? 3 sanctions officials. And today, an ambassador leaving can tell us that nobody have asked for the evidence, not formally or in the corner drinking bar. They have never. They don't care. But Ambassador McCarthy, guess what? The American government will do business with this government. But I tell you, when you go back to your family, let them know that the people of Liberia are resolved that Madam Ellen Johnson Sirleaf will not have a 4th term. George Weah will not be the next president, and America must prepare herself. You told us, the Liberian people, that it is our prerogative, and it is left with us to lead the campaign against corruption. You have done your part. Go and take your rest and enjoy it with your family. We'll meet again. We'll call you back to that country, and we'll put one of the heaviest country gowns on you. And the name Gamonso will be reflected forever in your name, meaning a man is a rock. We will prove that you will not break, you will not shatter, you will return to our country and once again contribute your quota. Thank you. God bless you for your service to our country. Thank you. Now, to you, the Liberian people, somebody said we can't hear. Yakazi, can you ask your people if we are on Spoon FM 107.5? Liberians, if you're listening, confirm whether Spoon 107.5 is on. Super FM 95.5 is on. Fabric FM 101.1 is on. Yakazi, can you confirm or deny?
I confirm that we are on all radio stations and all social media platforms.
Thank you very much. Now, Yakazi, we shall proceed to something that will be uncomfortable. If you're just joining us, we are going to tell you a little bit of the Costa story that he did not tell you. Call your friends, because my June travel high, and sometimes when I see information passing, I can grab it. And I will show you. Small, that be eating a small. You go ask him, he will tell. Yakazi, do you know that our law is very, very specific? Do you know that there are political parties that should not be talking in the country? Are you aware?
Yeah.
Yakazi, I just let it where you can laugh. You can laugh because on the thing I can talk, it can be funny to you. Yeah, because one thing I know you like about me, even if you don't like me, I can send the evidence. Allah?
Of course. Not.
I can send the evidence. That's why the library people can like me. Look at what I got. An act to amend certain provisions of the 1986 election law, approved September 17, 2014. Published by Authority, Ministry of Foreign Affairs, Monrovia, Liberia. Printed December 15, 2014. Who can argue? Who can argue? That particular green page, I want you to put it up. Tell your man to cut it and put it up. That green page that say published by Foreign Affairs, all that, tell your man to put it up.
Okay.
Then from there, we'll go to the law. But let me talk about the law. When you get it, you put it there.
Okay.
So nobody can come talk buyer to me. You better call your friend. I about to post saying Gary. I about to post saying Gary. You call your friend and you share the video. If you on FM, listen and listen where I'm about to post saying in somebody Gary. Because this is reliable info 360. I don't want nobody to argue. That's why I told Yakazi to put a green page up. So when somebody say, oh, that law, where that law was at? One of my big brothers asked me that morning. I called him to give him a condolence. You know Philibert Brown?
Yeah.
Somebody said, oh, Philibert Brown brother died. Not a man brother. You got a man named Philibert Brown. So they went to, they put a man name up. And to the families of Coach Henry Brown, whom I knew very well, I'd like to say our condolences to you, Madam Deviata Brown Lasana, Martin Brown, Sister Mary Lauren Brown, all of you. We'd like to extend to you our condolences for the loss of your brother, father, uncle, son. You know, he was a great coach, Black Stars. I'm sure the likes of Kevin Sibwe and others, Danisha Sibwe and others from the Black Star team, they're all crying and sobbing for their coach. But it's life. All of us, we're going to go. You don't get our page yet?
It's uploading.
Okay, when that page upload, don't forget you got to upload Chapter 5A, review of party results. You got that one already?
Yeah, it's already uploaded.
Okay, but don't put that one up.
Yeah.
Like I see, me and you, what we're doing here, we don't want anybody to argue with us. So that green page must come. Because the information from that green page will tell people that this is reliable info 360. We do not lie, and we don't like argument. So when we show you proof. It's 12:16 on my side, 4:16 in the nation's capital. We are coming to you live on FM, on Spoon FM 107.5. We are also on Super FM 95.5 and Fabric FM 101.1, as well as our YouTube channel, our Facebook, and the Super TV in the nation's capital, Monrovia. Look on your screen. You will see new elections law. An act to amend certain provisions. I told you to call your friend in. An act to amend certain provisions of the 1986 elections law. Approved September 17, 2014. Published by Authority, Ministry of Foreign Affairs, Monrovia, Liberia. Printed December 15, 2014. Yagazi, any argument to the law?
Nope.
Yagazi, I would like for you to take me to chapter 5A, review of party results. Please, Papa, carry me there. Say about to get in people Gary here now. If you look on your screen, you will see, and I'm going to look on my B screen because I get good eyeball. You get good eyeball, look on your screen right before you, okay? Look there. Chapter 5A, review of party results. Section 5A1. A political party or independent candidate shall be suspended. Y'all listen. A political party or independent candidate, Yagazi NR2, meaning it will either be a political party or an independent candidate. And so,
yes,
it says shall be suspended. What they say will happen to the political party or the individual, they will be what? Suspended, right?
Yeah.
If the candidates nominated in an election for presidency or a seat in the legislature receives insufficient support in that election, thereby resulting into A, none of the party candidates is elected. All your candidates you put in election now one elected. They 46 parties. But we reduce it to 0. B, that the one I want you to listen to, Yakazi. B, the total of all valid votes cast for the candidates nominated by the party is less than 2%. It's less than 2% of the total of all valid votes cast for all candidates in the constituencies in which the party contested. The commission shall suspend the party's right to nominate candidates for the next 2 elections for the same office. You hear it? You can see, you saw it for yourself?
It's very clear.
Like daylight. It will suspend the party's right. They will suspend the party's right to nominate candidates for the next 2 elections. Now, what I want us to do, let's look at some of the parties that got less than 2%. I say you just a small list, just small list. All the parties that are doing job, shaking their head. Gonglo say he running on LPP ticket. Gonglo, you are a lawyer. You see the law is right here. Let me be clear. Gonglo has the right to run, but LPP's right is supposed to be suspended for 2 consecutive elections, and it is very clear for the same office. The argument they wanted to make, like they go school. Me, I go school, and I always post about it because I know how to read. The argument they wanted to make, and they had one election till on one, they had another one again till on one. No. They said, read the last part. You read the last part. Yagazi, read the last part of B.
Okay, can we just...
The commission shall suspend the party's right to nominate candidates for the next 2 elections for the what?
I'm not there yet.
Office. For the next 2 elections for Chapter 5AB. For the next 2 elections for the what? Same office. So the office in this case now is the office of the presidency. You see what I'm talking about? For the same office, not legislature, this and that. That party did not win nothing. So you put Famuled Jr. He contested on the LPP ticket. He got 0.74%. Not qualified. LPP, we don't want to hear you in this whole talk. ALP, Benin Ayure, they got 1.56%, right?
Yeah.
Less than 2%. I don't want to hear them holding no more press conference again. Yagazi, please inform your friends in the ALP that Fagon said the next time he hear y'all holding press conference, y'all be in trouble with him. Y'all got less than 2% of the vote. You don't want to hear y'all talking again. I hope somebody go call them. This is Eugene Fagon, and I'm happy. I am more than happy to break this news to you again. We did it on Spoon, but we did not go in depth. I don't want to hear ALP talking again. Someone said, "But and you're working with Prince Johnson. Prince Johnson got. Can you tell me how much Prince Johnson got in the last election?"
Prince Johnson 8.22%.
And he beat ANC Alexander Cummings. But Alexander Cummings got what?
7.21.
Alexander Cummings, you are good to go. Your something is good to go, you go in. Okay? Now, the Lanu party, you see them there they're on the list?
Did I? Yeah, I did. Lano, no. I'm not seeing Lano.
Lanu not there, sir. What kind of trouble they say? Lanu, you're not even there. Then they say, oh, money about this, money about that. Lanu. I don't want to hear anybody from ALP holding press conference again. Let this go to UA. You got less than 2%. The law is the law. I don't want to hear anything from ALP again. No more press conference. Nothing. Because that party cannot contest for the presidency. Period. They got less than 2% of the vote. Let me see some other one here. Let me see some other one. All the one here, sir? No. TJP. What is Cooper? No. Move. I said John Jawia. You're John Jawia. Why you doing? You can see you're one enjoying the law. You're not even helping the people to call it dinner or the people that were not supposed to be talking. So any part of them were talking. So you're one guy laughing and enjoying it. It's not fair. You can see it's not fair.
Yeah, so just to name a few. Yeah, you already named Move. Got 0.83%.
Simon Freeman, why you can't? You start making all kind of people yesterday. How Simon Freeman said when he win, he will change the whole thing. He will prioritize LEC and water. And as Simon Freeman was talking, you were talking to according to the law where you just wrote. You just read. How much Simon Freeman got?
0.43%.
Hey, God, so that means he even get half of 1%. Because half of 1% is 0.5, right?
Yeah.
So he and he contested. So as an individual, he's not allowed to contest again for that office for 2 straight consecutive election cycles. Secondly, his party is not allowed to contest. Yakazi, put the green thing up, let it proceed the law before we go to the phone. Then I come to the Costa story to break the hottest news. Look at Yagazi just laughing by himself. The people freezing Yagazi. Folks, if you are just joining us, they are look, this is hilarious. This is really hilarious. So the first Yakazi, and clearly I can see I'm the only one on. 46 political parties in Liberia. Those of you that are just joining us, again, I'm hoping that I can get back into studio. But because of the kind of breaking news we gave, the hackers are at work. I put the whole country on intention. If the law is the law, we're not going to change the law, please. The law is the law. There are people saying, well, if I'm going to come from again with it. Oh, Lord. It is what it is. We had 19 political parties in 2017. The political parties have doubled to 46 now. More than double is the right English to use. The political parties, because 19 will be like 38, but they have more than doubled. And my goal is to make sure that they are punished and that the parties are reduced according to the law. So we're expecting Deveata Brown Lasana to tell our people at NEC to update the parties. That is, out of 46 political parties, they're supposed to drop almost every one of them that got less than 2%. We are hoping that she will do just that. Again, we are appealing to Deveata Brown Lasana. If you're hearing us, we're sorry for the death of your brother, but we want to see something more. And that is, you should drop every political party, not the newly registered ones, but all the old ones that obtain less than 2% of the vote should be removed immediately from the listing so as to serve their 2-year suspension without delay. We don't want a constitutional crisis. We don't want a legal crisis. What we want is for you, Deveata Brown, to do what the law says you should do. Again, if you're just joining us, we are on Spoon FM 107.5, Super FM 95.5, Fabric FM 101.1, our YouTube channel, our Facebook channel, and our actual television channel, which happens to be Super TV. Folks, I'm getting information from people saying, my man will beg you, start talking acting, let it be that I will. Officially, NEC is showing 46 political parties. Again, NEC is showing 46 political parties. And we are here bringing the law to NEC and making sure that Deveata Brown does the needful. We'll be contacting some of our friends to ensure that Madam Deveata Brown do the best in keeping with the law. We're calling on our friend Gonglo not to register as a candidate for LPP because then he will be in violation of the law and we will pursue him to the letter. LPP did not get 2% of the law, of the votes. We have demonstrated it. We put it on the screen. UA got 1.5%, which is still below 2%. And the law is the law. We are going to pursue the law. Once again, our friends, we're waiting for connection back to studio. We are waiting for connection back to studio. If you are with us online, stay with us. If you are with us online, stay with us. Again, I'm trying to establish contact with Yekezi. Those of you that are watching us, we say thank you. As you can see, we break the news and the temper with everything. Okay. Again, if you're just joining me, we're waiting to get signal from the studio in Monrovia. But just for your record, sorry guys, it's just funny. You know, sometimes I have to laugh. I'm sorry, but you know, you have to laugh sometimes. Laughter is good for the soul. We are seeing a press release here from Ambassador Joseph Nyuma Boakai. And we're also waiting for our studio to come in. This is what we can be saying. For some of you who don't know, Yagazi, are you back?
I'm back, and we apologize for the break-in here. It was due to technical problem, but everything has been settled now. We're back on all of the radio stations, and the social media platform has been on.
You sure you were not kidnapped?
I was not.
We're just asking. We're looking at a press release from the standard bearer of the Unity Party conveying his commitment and preparedness to fight corruption when elected president. I'm not sure if you're seeing that also, but it is what it is. And I'm going to copy it. I'm not sure what it is, but it says his commitment to fight corruption when elected president. We will go over that later tonight, I'm sure, on our sister program, Spoon Talk. But as it stands right now, Yakazi, are you there?
Yeah.
We are back. So we are back on Spoon 107.5. Is that correct?
Sure.
Super FM 95.5. Fabric FM 101.1, YouTube, Facebook, and Super TV. Okay. The law is the law. So what I'm going to do is, Yakazi, you the man in the studio, put up the green page for me, and then I will go over the law one more time. Folks, you see on your screen what you're looking at is new elections law. So I'm not taking things from my head. This is an act amended. That is an act to amend certain provisions of the 1986 election law. It was approved on September 17, 2014. President Weah was in the Senate. It was published by the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, and it was printed into handbills on December 15, 2024. It is my pleasure and humble request that my brother Yekazi put up the law, that is Chapter 5A, Review of Political Parties and Results, so that you can see for yourself that it is the law. Now that you know it is the law, and the law says, if the total of all valid votes cast for the candidates nominated by the party is less than 2% of the total of all valid votes cast for all the candidates in the constituencies in which the parties contested, the commission shall suspend the party's right to nominate candidates for the next 2 elections for the same office. We're asking you now. Yeah, because you can put it down and let's do at least 5 minutes to 10 minutes of calls. And then I hope you have all loaded those screenshots I have sent you. But again, I want you to put the numbers up and ask our people. There is a law. We now have 46 political parties. Should the NEC relegate all of the parties that did not meet the 2% requirement so as to pave the way for the new parties or to obey the law for a better democracy? The question here is, should the law be the law and should NEC follow the law?
Okay. So 0777 771 0777 771 0555 101075 are the numbers to put it through, call and have your say. Like Mr. Fagon said, the question is direct and it says, should the National Elections Commission abide by the law, follow the law, the new elections law that says political parties and independent candidates who contested in the previous elections and not, getting a certain percentage of votes. 2% upward must not contest 2 elections. They must be suspended for 2 elections. So the question is, should the NEC follow or abide by such law? Now call us 0777 771 1075 0555 101075. Hello, your name and where you join us from?
Yeah, good afternoon. My name is Shadrach, and I'm phoning from District 11, Shadrach here.
Shadrach, let's hear you.
Let me say thanks so kindly to Fagon for the show. And all eyes are on the election commission. We are watching them. We hope they do the right thing. Those who are not qualified to participate in this election should not participate in this election because they're supposed to be upholding the law. They're supposed to be an integrity institution. Even though there are several issues of integrity problem with those at the election commission, including imports, the enterprise, Lasana involving into corruption activity and other malpractices. But we hope these election laws will be upheld and they will follow this election law to the end. And those who are not qualified to participate in this election will not participate, or else we end it up to the Supreme Court. We will not allow our laws to continue to be broken and allow people who are not qualified to participate in this election to participate.
Thank you. Let's talk to this person. Hello, your name and where you join us from?
Hello?
Hello,
Hello?
let's hear you.
Yeah, my name is...
Your line is breaking up. Your line is breaking up.
Hello? Can you hear me?
Better. Let's hear you.
You can hear me?
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead now. Much
Okay.
better.
My name is Nini. I'm calling from District 11. My concern is this. Is this law going to benefit if the election commission pass this law? And I realize that the opposition are not together. Mr. Falco and others should be promoting the other opposition members, people who are running for president. I see them are not winning the other. This thing is not going to benefit anybody. So I think the election commission shouldn't pass this law. Thank you.
Okay, you think the next year?
You should have corrected her. That's what this program is about.
Yeah.
The law is the law. They're not passing law. They're just enforcing the law.
Okay. Let's talk to this person. Hello, your name and where you join us from?
Thank you very much. My name is Johnson Single, calling from here the highway.
Okay, let's hear you.
Yeah, I want to have our brother there, Eugene Facon. So, for example, Lino never contested a live election. Does Lino have right to put out any representative candidate?
What I'm understanding, I'm going to answer him. Let him stay on the line.
Okay, just stay on the line, yeah?
Lanu did not contest 2011 and 2017. If it is true, I'm doing the research now. If it is true that Lanu did not contest in 2011 and 2017, it means Moniba is clear to contest because they would have served a 2 suspension cycle. Okay, and I don't know, but I will check. Yagazi can also help me to check for Lanu. But I don't think Lanu contested, and if they didn't, then they are clear to go. But any other person in 2017, forget it. The law must be the law. Go ahead.
Okay. Hello, your name and where you join us from?
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah. I'm Dana Fata.
And call from where? Call from where?
Hello.
Are you getting me?
Yeah, I'm getting you.
You call from where?
I'm calling from Monrovia.
Let's hear you.
Specifically, Kerry Street.
Let's hear you.
Okay. You think the law is the law. I think those people who are contesting about even reach 2%, those people need to be definitely cancelled because they are just negotiators. They are just pulling the crowd to make sure they want to be a participant, but they will not go nowhere. So I think it's upon election commissions to apply the law.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, let's talk to this other person. Hello, your name and where you join us from? Hello? Hello, you there? Hello? Okay, this person is not yet ready. Hello, your name and where you join us from? Hello? All right, let's talk to this person. Hello, your name and where you join us from? North Carolina person. Hello, your name and where you join us from? Hello? Yeah, hello. Yeah, you say your name, please. So I'm getting feedback. Okay, let's talk to this person. Hello.
Hello.
Your name and where you join us from?
I'm Michael Williams and I call you from Virginia Township.
Michael, let's hear you.
Let me say a pleasant good evening to my political ally, Mr. Jim Fagon. You see, my stance on this issue is that if the law is truly the law as enshrined in the new Election Act, why it shouldn't be enforced? The problem we have had in the country and will continue to have is our lack of ability to implement the law. This is a very serious election that we are about to have. And so if the election commission will begin to renege on enforcing the laws, it means there's a serious issue ahead of us. So as it stands, from the beginning to the end, every inch of the law governing our electoral process should be enforced, no matter who is a victim mark. Thank you.
Thank you. Let's talk to this person. Hello. Hello. Hello.
Hello. Hello.
Your name and where you join us from?
This is John calling from Charlotte, North Carolina.
Let's hear you.
I just have a question. Does those 2 suspension cycles include by-elections or just general elections?
Okay. All right. Mr. Fago will answer that question. Does it?
It's simple. For the presidency, you don't have by-election for presidency, do you? So if the person ran for presidency, it does not include. That's why the law said for the what? For the same office.
Yeah.
You saw that?
Yeah, sure.
For the same office, meaning that particular office. And we're talking in this case about the office of the presidency.
Okay. Hello, your name and where you join us from?
Hello.
Let's hear you. Your name and where you join us from?
My name is Samuel Perkins, and I join you from the Oro besides the Gation number 10, where the Honorable Yaya Koluba is in full control.
Okay, let's hear you.
Mr. Facon, I just want to say this, and let me be on the record. The law is the law. Those parties that are not meet the criteria should be suspended, and then other people come on board. Because the reason is there are no entity. Those political parties, there are no entity. They sit there and want to castigate people that have well-built character. Like the Honorable Social Human Banker. Look at the ALP. Henry Petro Costa coming on the radio and getting great throwing insult at Honorable Title Joseph Human Banker.
Okay, thank you. Let's talk to another person. Hello, your name and where you join us from? Hello?
Yeah, thank you so much. Let me say good evening to you. Hello?
You live. Let's hear you.
Yeah, thank you. Let me say good evening to you and good evening to the student family along with Mr. Papon in the USA. For the recognition, Poker Robert and privileged to be the acting chairman for the Friends of Devil Tamakochi for the re-election of President George Martin Developmental Oriented We are.
Okay.
They usually have to be with, they usually got to do with the criteria of meeting the net criteria, and it is unbecoming. Let me start with you first. Coming, no matter of this part and parcel of a political party, but it's unbecoming that the net have to take serious drastic actions against those people that fail to meet the criteria. Seriously speaking, because number one, we are going to a serious electoral processes. And you got some people that say you want to govern home and approximated far for some of the people, and you are not even living towards the process that are leading towards the process. It's very wrong and disgraceful.
Okay.
And so the issue of human people, this year is not a politics.
Remember, your coalition will be affected, though.
Okay.
Remember, if that law is applied, your coalition will be affected.
No, my coalition is exempted. My coalition have been abiding to all law and all law.
There are parties. There are parties within your coalition.
No,
that will be affected.
Let me give you a reference to what NEC is saying. NEC is saying people are not meet up to the requirement. And what are the requirements they are talking about? Hello.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, they are talking about the requirement. And what the requirement they are talking about? They're talking about requirement of registration.
Requirement
of announcing your
Let's move on. Time. Let's move on.
Okay, let's talk to this person. Hello.
That's the last call.
Hello.
I want the phone.
Hello. Your name and where you join us from?
Thank you. My name is Emmanuel Colley. Alas, Abba Collinus Bagley begin. I join from this great thing.
Let's have Emmanuel Colley.
Let me appreciate you about talking about. I want to tell NEC to let it lot take a course, especially ALP. Let it be suspended for the to not partake in the 2 elections because the multi-sharp around. Come on, for you couldn't get 2% of the vote. They say you haven't fair comment to withdraw your support. Who are you? Who know you? You're nigga. You're very native and I people want to judge support.
That'll be about a crew, man.
You're never want to judge support. Who know that?
Okay.
So let next suspend them for 2 elections. They should not partake. Let it go and say that all this. Let it revolt that lesson. Nobody know in the country. Thank you.
Thank you. We're gonna leave it there. And let me commend the last caller. The last caller made my day. He said you're going to distance yourself as Ella. He said, but who are you? You can get 2% of the voting. You talking say you coming. Don't even hold press conference. And the other guy who called, 5.2 million people. You can't even get 25,000. You call yourself a political party. But let me tell you, as a politician, what I'm against. In 2017, we had about 21 political parties. But 19, and I want all the young people to listen, 19 of them was accorded status. That was in 2017. 6 years later, we are recording more than double the amount. 46 political parties. What the hell is wrong with people? I mean, it's like stupidity on steroids. 2017, 19 political parties. 2023, 46. If we double, then we must understand that by 2029 we have 100 political parties. We cannot afford that. We cannot afford to have 100 political parties in 2029. Therefore, the smart people, the dull people, everybody in the country should think and think wisely. 2017, 19. 2023, if you double it, it's supposed to be 38. But instead of 38 political parties, in 2023, we are talking about 46 right now, which is more than double. So in 2029, if it's more than double again, we'll be talking about 100 political parties. We cannot afford that. Let the law be the law. If you did out of the 19 political parties, Yakazi, if you can look at your list, that was CDC, UP, Liberty Party, MDR, and Kumis.
Yeah.
So if you take 5 from 19, the 14 political parties need to be relegated immediately. They need to be removed and suspended immediately. Now, if you take 14 from the 46, are you with me?
Yeah.
Because NEC is reporting 46 political parties, which includes the what you call them, the 14 parties. Correct?
Yeah.
If you take it, you will have 2, 3. You will still be left with more than nonsense, which is actually 32. It's more than nonsensical. So, I don't believe it was only 19. We shouldn't be having 32. It should be less than that. The next thing we should do, after banning the 14 political parties, our next move should check everybody's account if they have the 10,000 US in their account, the balance that is required. Second, if they have the political parties. Do you see what I'm talking about? If they don't, disqualify them immediately. We will reduce the 32 and bring it down to at least around 15 or so. NEC, I will not say they are the problem until they fail to act. Then I will say they are the problem. But having said that, we only have 5 more minutes. Let me address 1 or 2 issues. More questions asked. Yakazi, instead of asking the Liberian people, I will be asking you, because like you, I can see the people. Yakazi,
yeah.
Why was Ure not in attendance at the ALP headquarters as the political leader? Just say you know if you know.
Attendance when?
When Costa made his press conference, why was Ure not there?
I don't know.
Okay, red flag. Why was Trio Ure not there?
I don't know.
Red flag. Why did Ure allow Costa to say it was JMB who told him to go sue Alexander Kumis? Ure came talk for himself, Ure Abobo?
I don't know.
I don't understand. Costa talked about the 4 backers, his financial backers. Put the first picture up. I send you 2 pictures.
Okay.
2 screenshots, actually.
This one?
That screenshot number 1 there.
Let me check.
Leave that screenshot up.
Okay.
Don't be scared. We're looking at scared. I want to ask Costa. Yeah, that Costa, I want to ask question. Then you want to ask scared. That Costa, I want to ask question. The law said I got it right to ask Costa question.
That's the first one there. That's the first one you said.
Yeah, that one with the guy right there.
Yeah.
All right. I want Costa to explain to the Liberian people that Fagon put up a screenshot of a guy currently referred to as Dr. Abed. If Costa knows Dr. Abed. Dr. Abed was supposed to go to prayer on Friday, and so they had to decide a suitable time for them to have a conference call with London. They were using code name. Please be advised your Dubai estimated time of arrival ASAP. They were supposed to go to Dubai. Whether Costa is aware. View as priority as we're sure of the release of funds within 7 days. Whether this other 30 million he knows about. Good afternoon, my brother Michael. I'll be in Dubai tomorrow morning. We are arranging, I think I should speak like Arabic man, right? Good afternoon, my brother Michael. I'll be in Dubai tomorrow morning. We are arranging to meet you and your close friend to Bahrain by the weekend. We'll confirm exact date by Tuesday. I told you about Bahrain. I told you Costa was supposed to explain the second one. Be strong, my brother. Labrampo need to ask Costa about Dr. Abed. I know you will say Abid, but it's Abed. I got plenty of Lebanese friends. A lot of Lebanese friends. So, when they got to Dubai, somebody needs to ask Costa if he remembers this guy and this black guy. He said, we are in Dubai. Team hit the ground in Dubai. That team with the so-called people, the 2 pictures right there. Take it down, put the other one there. Any correspondent is highly confidential. The founder of the presidential campaign is Tiger. And they'll over-deliver to get him into office. You know who they call him Tiger?
Nope.
You don't know. You probably don't know anything. Tiger is the code name for Emmanuel Shaw. I repeat, Tiger is the code name for Emmanuel Shaw, the economic advisor, one of the economic advisors to the president. Be prepared to travel to Bahrain, my brother. Is our close friend prepared? Is our close friend prepared? Look, take the gas from in the June, carry the June for the people to clean it. It's 1 p.m. Folks, if you just join us, according to my June flew over ERWA Junction today. Mr. Costa went there and he was booed, subsequently attacked, and he managed to escape. I repeat, anybody who know Costa, call Costa. Tell Costa, say Fangon say, as his June flew over ERWA Junction, that you went there, you were booed, and the angry crowd decided to attack you, and people rescue you from there. My advice to you as I close, Brother Costa, these are dire political times. I don't think you have done well to your people, and most of them are angry. You are still my little brother. Take care of yourself. Do not continue to make them angry more. You never tell what can happen. Stay at home. Stay indoors. Don't be jumping all around the place. You still my little brother, and I care a lot about you. It happened at LWA Junction, and you know it happened today. So, Yakazi, I want to thank you. Thank all those who joined us on Spoon 107.5, Super FM 95.5, Fabric FM 101.1, our YouTube channel, our Facebook channel, and our television station down there in Monrovia, Super TV. We'll meet again tonight on the Spoon Talk, and I look forward to interacting. I would have loved to do the phone calls, but I'm out of time. Yekazi, until we meet again tomorrow, I just want you to know you can't be late tomorrow. Now, Yekazi was late here. Yesterday, that was me. But today, now Yekazi messed the whole thing up. You're holding responsible. Not me. I was doing my own yesterday. I said sorry. So, Yekazi,
and we apologize for that.
Thank you. And we say, let the law be the law. Thank you to Ambassador McCarthy for his service. You don't know how much Liberian people appreciate you, but leave us an address. We'll send you letters of thank you and card of thanks. Thank you, Yekazi, and we say goodbye for now.
Thank you, and thanks to everybody for listening. Thanks for calling in, for those of you who were successful in calling. Those of you who probably tried calling, but your lines or your calls were obstructed by another call, we say join the program tomorrow at the same time, 3 o'clock, when we'll be here again with another very fascinating edition. My name is Yekazi Zubel. Bidding you a pleasant goodbye.